You're listening to the Ochoman, Behind the Eight Ball, only on Ignotainment.
I'm always on my old blacklist or something.
Without further ado, the one, the only, Ochoman.
I'm trying to live my life, and it just makes me so wild and mean.
Hola, muchachos, my friends. It's June 26th, Ochoman Behind the Eight Ball, and I've got the second string unit in today, folks.
Bring in the practice squad.
Yeah, I got Chris, our regular guy, our producer, and our sound man over there.
How we doing?
But the other two clowns are not here. One decided to run off to Malibu, and the other one, well, he had to work, and I had to reschedule everything.
Yeah, he had to work, sorry.
Yeah, so he said, I'm not making enough money doing your crappy podcast, so I said you could have a day off. Yeah, but you know what? I got our assistant producer here, and he said he's ready to roll with it, and that is Big fucking Everett.
Hello, sir.
Other known as Big E.
He is known as Big E around these here parts.
I gotta tell you guys, let's start this bullshit off. Last week, I think it was last weekend. Did you guys see that shit in China? They're fucking eating dogs and cats and shit.
Yeah, they had them all like huge nets all round up. All
Dude,
these
it was
dogs.
fucking disgusting.
Yeah, like it looks like you know how like in the like they bring in the big like the salmon and all like the huge nets of salmon when they fish. There's dogs.
Fucking way to describe it, but I'm telling you right now is the grossest fucking thing. I'm telling you, I can't fucking eat at a Chinese restaurant.
I saw a cat farm on the internet from China the other day. A cat farm. It was a man inside of a big cage with probably 200 cats.
You're fucking kidding me.
Nope. They said cat farm, food for eating in China.
Oh, son of a bitch, man.
Wow, that's
what
hard
the hell's this world coming to?
That's hard to stomach.
Yep.
Yeah.
For us, anyway.
Yeah, well, exactly. For them, it's like dinner.
Yeah, because my kids said last night, let's go eat at a buffet, Chinese buffet. I said, are you fucking crazy? Did you see all the dogs they're eating over there? I don't even know how you could eat a fucking pet like that.
I wonder if there's people that are like, they look down on people for eating certain types of dog. Like, you eat Chihuahua?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Like,
well, it had to be
Hoosier.
It had
Only
to be
Hoosiers eat Shar-Pei.
Yeah, it had to be something like that because they had them all lined up, and I mean, if you're a fucking Saint Bernard, you got to make a break for it.
Yeah, well,
I mean, you're seeing FIFO right next to you getting sliced up. You got to say, "Fuck this! These guys aren't human.
yeah.
These guys are looking at me like roast beef."
Wonder if it's
roll.
so in India. You know, obviously, like. So I don't know if they eat stuff like this in India, but they're not into what is it that Indians don't eat? Cows.
Cows.
Yeah.
Yes. So I wonder if Indians see us and are like, what a bunch of hooligans.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I kind of checked out their shit too on the show Vice, and these fucking things are. I mean, you're seeing the entire streets. Their sacred river and shit, their ocean, everything is polluted with shit.
It is.
Shit
Everything
and
is
piss.
shit. There's shit everywhere.
Shit everywhere. I mean, they're having those cremations and shit on that sacred place, and then they're next door.
Bathing in it.
Yeah.
They're bathing in it.
Yep.
So I don't know what the hell's worse, eating a Chinese dog or bathing in shit.
Have you seen those rivers in China
That's
that
a hell of a calamity.
are so polluted up with like bottles that you can run a boat through it. It looks like you're on solid land. It's just bottles all around.
Oh, dude, it was fucking gross. It was fucking gross. Any other disgusting places you could think of here that we'd like to visit?
Your crotch.
Pakistan.
Oh, you said like to visit.
Yeah.
And,
Pakistan.
That's probably that's the same as India.
It
same
is,
thing,
or
same
worse,
thing. You
yeah.
know, it's just a north side there. But what we got going in this country here is today. Today they passed. I guess being gay is okay now.
Yeah.
Legally.
At least
Well,
at
yeah,
least
you
to get married.
You get insured and all that stuff now.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, wait,
now, if you're out there and you need a little bit of insurance and you got no insurance, look at your buddy Bobby and say, "Hey, let's tie the knot here. Let's get married. You're going to be covered from this point on." How's that sound, buddy?
That was the movie Chuck and Larry.
Chuck and Larry?
Yeah. Adam Sandler.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Right, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the right thing to do. If you got no insurance, look at your friend there and say, let's get knocked up here. So what the hell?
Let's not start sucking each other's dicks quite yet.
Is this what you're talking about?
I don't want to see the fucking dogs getting killed.
Yeah.
What's
I'm
he
not
doing?
saying- I'm just showing you the market.
I already seen it. I don't need to know the market. He's giving me the price tags on the shit.
Hey, you know what you need to have?
But
him?
it's in yuan. You don't understand that, or yen, or whatever it is.
Well, whatever the fucking number's high, that means the dog's worth more, I guess, huh?
Hey, you know what you need to have him show you is.
I don't need him to show me
no,
anything.
it's
This guy
not
always
dogs.
produces bullshit.
It's not dogs. He showed me the other day this old video from like the 1950s, 1960s. This guy who was in the Pennsylvania State House, who was State House of Representatives.
That was crazy.
He was under investigation or under indictment for something.
Right.
So he's outside the courthouse in this room. Like he's got
like a press
speech,
conference or
like a
something.
press conference. He's got a speech. He's going to give. All the reporters are there, live streaming on TV. Okay, live. Okay. So
On what?
This was 1987 when this happened.
yeah, it was like NBC or CBS. I don't know what
He
it was.
said 57.
Well, I was. It's
We're not that fucking old. I'm in 1987.
I was too, but it seemed like it was that old. It was all. It was all black
Shitty
and
quality
white.
video. Yeah.
So anyway, the guy hands a note to one reporter, like just so calm. Hands a note to another reporter. Next, he pulls out a revolver and blows his brains out on live television.
No shit.
He's a state rep. Yeah,
If you want to see
crazy.
it, we can watch it.
I don't want to watch it.
It's crazy. The amount of blood.
Okay, all right, fuck. These two are nuts today. Speaking of nuts,
seen
I'm
some
coming
shit.
into work yesterday, and this motherfucker is trying to run me over. Look at this shit. He's at a green light, right? He's at a green light. He's not moving. So what do? You honk, and then you cut right in front of him, and then you take off, thinking it's over. Maybe flip him off, but I didn't flip him off. I wish I would have flipped him off now. And this fucking guy suddenly thinks he's Richard Petty. He gets right on me. I mean, he's right on top of me. He like a NASCAR scene, right? So I'm trying to lose him. I'm going to work. I'm getting all nervous. I'm getting paranoid. My Tesla's going to get hit by this. I can't believe I forgot what the hell kind of car it was. I keep saying it's a Charger.
It's not a Charger?
I don't think it's a Charger. Now they did the trace on the car, and they find out it's Toyota.
Ah.
So, in any case, man, hey, if you got road rage, just calm the hell down. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Yeah. Play the beeping of the car there. Jesus Christ. All right, it's over. It's over.
To be fair, we did kind of give you some shit.
Well, you guys gave me a lot of shit because then what they did was I explained to them what's going on. So one of these jack-offs there, they called the police station to a buddy of ours. And next thing you know, he calls me up and says there's a guy that's a state police officer that's going to be coming into the office, and he wants you to give a drawing. He's going to be drawing this guy because this guy, he might have kidnapped some people and
carjacked a lady.
Yeah, he carjacked a lady, and
She's missing.
And I said, I'm here, officer. I will help as much as I can. I really will.
John O to the rescue.
And so I'm kicking back there, and here he comes 2 hours later with his clipboard. He's got everything. He looks professional.
I will say, he looked like a state cop.
Son of a bitch, who was he anyway?
I don't know who the guy
He worked
was.
over at the bank, is what Jim said.
Man, he was good.
All right.
Just a friend of Jim's.
So anyway, he comes in. I shake his hand. I'm all serious now. Sit down. Let's figure this out, and let's figure out who the hell this guy is. And Jimbo comes in. By the way, he used to be on our show. If you guys remember Jimbo, he's the one behind all this bullshit. So it's his buddy, and I'm sitting down there, and Jimbo walks into the office and says, "Hey, could you guys do this in the big room here so everyone could see this drawing?" And we've never seen anything like this. And I go, if it's okay with him, because we're doing something serious here, Jim. This is something serious. We're trying to catch a kidnapper. And the guy goes, "It's okay with me." So we go out there. I'm sitting there for at least 15 fucking minutes describing this car. Why did I describe this car? That was the stupidity of me.
Yeah.
I'm telling him, I'm describing him how this car looked, and he's drawing a car. What the fuck's that going to do? So he draws this car, And then he briefly just, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes asked about the guy. And then he flips the clipboard over. I'm thinking this is going to be some real detailed shit. It's a stick guy sitting in a box car with like the wheels are like stick wheels, you know. And I'm like, what in the fuck did I just fall into? The whole fucking room starts laughing. I get the hell out of there. I got burnt.
He's like,
Could be one of the
I
funniest
get a
things I've
feeling
seen
I'm
in
being
real-
taken for a ride.
Yeah. Well, you know
You
what?
know, the greatest part was he turns the clipboard around and goes, "What does this look like?" I mean, Och's response was perfect. He looked at it, he goes, "No, that doesn't look anything like it."
No.
What is this?
I don't even remember what the fuck I said. I looked at it. I go, no, this
Fucking great. We'll add an image of the drawing on the Facebook page.
Yeah, right. Draw my stick face.
We were sure
All
to
pissed
grab that
off.
drawing so you couldn't get a hold of it.
Yeah,
It was liable to turn up missing.
yeah.
Well-
It's in safekeeping.
Well, I tell you what, though, I didn't let it end on that because I got a little pissed off at that cop that was in on this, and I went
You
all
were
the
mad.
way. Yeah, I was mad. I went to Granite City. I went right to Granite City, and I made a formal complaint on that officer.
No.
Yeah. You know what? That ain't something to joke about here, boys.
yeah. Well,
That's what I did.
I knew that you were mad because I asked him to go to lunch.
Why you're going to get Cromer's buddy in trouble?
No, not Cromer. Jimbo.
Yeah.
We don't give out last names like Cromer.
Yeah,
Like Google Chrome.
yeah,
Right.
exactly. He loves that. He loves that browser. That's why we call him that.
Anyway, they said they're going to look into it, so I'll see what the hell happens from that one. In more news, what happened? I don't know if I agree with this now. I don't know if I can buy into this, but that whole killing, that whole shooting at the church, right? Those black
Yep.
people getting killed. Am I the only one that thinks the Confederate flag has nothing to do with this?
I second that.
I mean,
I find it hard to believe that
Look,
anyone
man,
is murdering anyone because of it.
look, fellas, they didn't shut down the fucking movie Batman whenever that idiot comes right in front of everybody and opens fire in
They
Colorado.
didn't outlaw the bat signal.
Right, yeah, I guess.
Although that is a really good idea.
The bat signal.
It's gotten us in trouble before.
You know, when I was a little kid, I had a bat phone.
Oh, you are one lucky
Was
kid.
it the red one with the one button in it?
Well, I don't know what it was plastic. It was plastic. It was a bat phone, so it was kind of cool. It was cool, and
It's a baseball bat, but it was really cool.
yeah. And last night, anyway, I kind of slept with my eyes open. I was worried about that guy catching my license plate and following me home or something.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to assume if you got his, he was behind you a lot longer, so he definitely got yours, too.
Yeah.
He gave you the Terminator look, too, from what you were saying.
Yeah. You drew him a lot better than that fucking guy drew him.
I did see that on the board.
Unbelievable. For something to really relax us, though, they've got something going on in Colorado. It's a camp resort that's just made for pot.
I saw this.
Just pot.
Do they need any
pot
counselors?
users.
Or?
Yes, pass that around. Pass
I
that
love
around.
vacation.
And yes, and this is strictly for people that just want to relax out in the wilderness. I think this is a great idea.
I'm surprised it was this long for this to happen. I'm surprised that the
No
minute this wasn't
shit.
legalized, they didn't open one of these.
I totally agree with you. Because you know what? I would be a hell of a camp counselor there.
Yeah, can you
That's what I'm
imagine?
saying.
I would get out there with my brown shorts, with my big
Khaki?
Canadian Mountie hat on me. And I'd
Dudley
say, boys, it's time to light one up, eh?
Let's go. We need to do some throat exercises here
This
to make
morning
sure
we've got joint rolling 101, and after that, how to load a bong.
Exactly.
And, you can't go wrong with that. A little pot in the morning, you get the munchies, eat your breakfast, kick back a little bit, and then we head out to the stream, sit around the stream area, and then have a little hits there, and then we jump into the water. It's a beautiful setup, I tell you.
Sounds a little fruity.
Why? It doesn't have to be all guys, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it could be,
Fine.
you know.
There he
Horses
goes again
and-
with that fruity stuff.
Well, hey,
It's a pretty...
This is literally the first time I've ever said fruity.
and it just so happens to be, it was the same day they legalized
Same
gay
day,
marriage.
and
Weird.
you know what?
Coincidence?
I don't know.
You, sir, are what do you call those people? The
Closeted?
That's out of left field.
Closeted, yes.
I am insulted.
I don't know. I was just thinking of words.
Closeted.
You, sir, are a bigot.
A bigot. Yes.
Was that the word I'm looking for?
Big E.
He is
Big
a big
E. He is
not-
big E.
You're adding a T. The T is silent.
Hey, that was great shit we were doing in there, man. We were calling people.
Oh,
with
the phony phone calls or whatever?
I
That's
think
great.
we ought to do that on our show sometime. That would be really cool.
That would be extremely cool.
You know what would be really cool? We ought to have some alien noises and call Nick one time.
Dude, call him as
he-
Kennedy or something.
Fucking Nick would go crazy.
He may go underground and may not ever resurface.
Because Nick will really think that they're contacting him
no,
from stars.
No, he would. And then
Surprised it took this long to find me.
Hopefully, he does not listen to this episode.
Oh, he will. He will, because then he'll text me and say, I wouldn't do any shit like that, and you know it. And I'll be like, okay, but it was part of it was shtick there, okay? Relax.
Beyond shtick, though, it would be hilarious. Let's assume he does not listen. If we actually did that,
Yeah.
he did believe that it was either aliens or the NSA screwing with him, and then he comes in to do next week's show, and that's his number one topic is about how the NSA is screwing with him.
Or on top of that, you gave a great idea. Why don't we convince him that the aliens told him that he's got to wear aluminum foil
Beep, 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 beep.
antennas?
And he
shows up
with it
here.
on. Oh.
Hey, he's got to show up to the show with that.
That is a show we would have to video.
Yeah, I was going to say, unfortunately, this is not a video cast.
Yeah, although if that happened, it would be immediately.
It's going to be something like that down the line here,
Yeah.
guys.
Yep.
I mean,
No, it will be.
this is a great setup. We got our liquor
You
on
have
the
a
right
face for
side.
TV.
What's that?
You have a face for TV.
Thank you.
Just saying.
Thank you, lad, because I am a thespian in all regard. I am supposedly going to be in a movie that no one's contacted me yet. If my agent's out there, please contact Men of Granite.
Or if you'd like to be the Ochoman's agent, you can reach him at ochoman@ochoman.com. Although he is supposed to be in a movie and is supposed to be getting a SAG card.
Yeah.
It's not a porn.
Yeah, well, no, that's a fact.
I think what it was,
Bag card.
I think what really made her not call me about this movie was when I told her, can you make it to where this Armenian, it took him like 15 years to graduate high school. He's an older guy now, but he still wants to play basketball. I'm that
That guy.
32-year-old guy playing basketball for the high school team.
A young 32.
She did not believe it.
Sounds
She
like a
didn't
Will
buy
Ferrell
into it.
movie.
No, I was going to say the reason she didn't hit you up is she was scared you were going to steal the show. And the guy who was the lead in the show, he wasn't going to get all his due because...
Of course, that's got to be
That's
it.
right.
I mean, I would run off with this show. As soon as I'm on, look at all the followers we got everywhere.
I know. They're
I mean,
all
it's
over the world.
unbelievable.
It
It's
is unbelievable.
They love our show. Our GM said that's all he listens to now is our show.
He did say that. He just said that to me on the phone 3 minutes before we started the show.
And he wasn't kidding.
And he wasn't kidding.
Well, he was probably intoxicated like he normally is.
There's a good chance.
There is a good chance that's
So
true.
it's nothing like our guy getting plastered and saying that's my favorite thing to do is listen to you, idiot.
Hey, they're honest when they're drunk, right?
Yeah, well, that's
Your
good.
podcast is the only one I don't remember.
That's the only one I could punch up on the computer.
They had an icon on my desktop to it that we just mysteriously put there.
Right.
It's piped into his office.
You know what, though, fellas? I'm thinking there's got to be... We got to go on a vacation. We got to do something... We got to do something that's going to be out there, outdoors.
I heard about this place in Colorado. It's a summer camp for potheads. Yeah.
I just brought that up.
Ochoman show.
I just brought that up, and you bring it up with me again.
I probably fit in there.
Yeah, just so you're thinking that I'm not thinking correct here.
No,
Maybe I
I think he's
forgot.
just high.
Well, I'm too sharp for you. I'm one step ahead of you here. I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking maybe, just maybe one of these times we ought to make a trip up to Canada. Live off the outdoors. Get a cabin.
Scotty
We
knew.
get Nick.
Scotty knew.
we get Nick and we get Armand. We get you, Big E.
No.
I'm telling you though, if we get Big E, we better have some fucking food around. Because Big E
That's
and me,
fair.
we'll resort to cannibalism within a day.
Armand will make it a week.
No, I just can't ask me.
I love Armenian food.
Yeah. Kebabs.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man!
Armand
Can
kebab
you
anyone?
imagine? Can you imagine kicking back with Armand?
No. No, my
That's
God.
I'm telling you, he gets naked every time he gets in.
Naked?
He gets naked. He doesn't. He just
Reason
throws
number 12,
everything
I'm
off.
not going
and
to Canada.
he's in bed. He throws everything off like that. It's amazing. It's downright silly. It's really gay.
That is slightly gay.
It's borderline gay.
Hey, guys, what do you think of my pube pro?
Yeah, he's like, hey, look at me. Look at me. I still look good, huh?
Yeah.
I'm like, get out of here.
I do
Get
great.
out of here.
Do great on game shows. Eh?
I don't look a day over 50.
No, but like what I was saying earlier,
45.
though. I was saying earlier, they want to bring down the Confederate flag. And you know what? I just don't think some Looney Tune guy like that dictates what is historic. I mean, that's historic, you know?
Yeah, it is.
I just think that that represents Americana, too. It's not my type of world, because they'd probably kill me if I was down there.
Yeah, well,
You know?
Freedom of speech.
Yeah.
No censorship.
No censorship at all. That's what we're saying.
Yep.
And that flag should be waving down there. For all I care, I don't care anyway.
Not that we support its ideals, but we support
of course not, yeah.
the right to say it.
I like the pretty colors.
That too.
I heard they're taking that car off, the General Lee, on Matchbox. Remember that car, General Lee?
they are. They're going to stop selling them in stores, or like stop
That's-
selling the ones that have the flag on it.
Uncle Jesse's rolling over in his grave.
It's time to buy that car before they pull it off
I
the
know
rack.
that'll have some value.
No kidding.
Especially going to Alabama, man, you'll be a millionaire.
No kidding. Yeah, I mean, you could get on the eBay and sell those and package them up. And
If you had that in a lettered Skinner belt buckle,
Oh.
Saturday night in Birmingham, sky's the limit.
I think you get
Game
late.
on.
You get
Sky's
late
the
for
limit.
sure.
For real.
You've got like mansions and huge
Toothless whores.
amounts of drugs.
Dude, they're hot down there. They are
Yeah.
hot. They're chicks down in South. You were down there. You were
got a
down there a
shot
couple
if you're
weeks
not
ago,
related?
weren't you?
Yeah, in Louisiana. Yeah, although all I saw was like flooding and like stinky water, and it was not. I was not as.
Right. I know your wife listens into the show.
No,
so
it was the hotel, the office at the university, and I was expecting all these people to be all over the university. Like,
Southern Bells.
Yeah, no, just anybody. It was empty. It was like so we're there. We're walking through the airport, and then we're walking through the university. The GM turns to me and says, "Like, this is like The Walking Dead. Like, there's no one around. Like, there was no humanity in that town. It was empty. There was nobody there."
Isn't that the one with the trees? Those old trees, or was that Auburn?
No, Auburn, I believe, is the old.
And
old
some
trees.
Alabama dude that went
Yeah.
to Alabama University or supports
Yeah.
he burnt the
He burnt
fucking
the fucking
tree.
trees down. Yeah.
Unfucking believable. Those trees were like 400 years old.
I heard about that.
What the hell is, it's Alabama.
Now
What
you
the hell
see,
is
now
there to do?
those are the kind of guys we got to take care of.
Yeah,
Those are the
yep.
kind of guys we put away. Not the Confederate flag, just that Confederate idiot down there.
Just that Confederate idiot.
We got to look at the Confederate idiot and put him away in a Confederate jail.
That sounds like it
with
could
a
be
Confederate
a
sheriff.
horrible country band name.
Yeah.
Confederate Idiot.
Confederate idiot. Friday night at Bojack's.
Hey, are you guys seeing any movies I could go see this weekend? Because I'm real. I'm in the movie. I'm in the movie mode. I went to that stupid ass Jurassic whatever
Jurassic
the hell
World?
it was.
Is that awful?
I mean, it wasn't anything like the first one or the second one. You know, I don't know. I just didn't see it. That's all.
Yeah, I'm not.
And what's with
extraordinarily
these
excited
damn
about seeing that one.
popcorns and shit? You know, I had to pay $18
Oh, it's
for a
unreal.
soda and a popcorn.
It's unreal. That's why everyone's sneaking them in now.
They got Ted 2 coming out. Did you see Ted 1? Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, I seen that. I didn't get into that either. No, I didn't get into it. I just can't get into a stuffed animal freaking out like that.
You know what the one I'm excited about
Please tell me.
is, and I don't know if it's out yet, but it's with the guy out in like New England who was the mobster. You know, it's with what was his name? He was like on the FBI's five most wanted like United States fugitives for a long time. He's like from Boston. He was Irish.
No, it wasn't Capone. It was
Chicago.
No,
Babyface.
he just got arrested like a year or two ago.
Oh,
He
a
was
year or
on the
two
lam.
ago.
But I mean, but he's been on the lam for like 18, 19 years.
Oh, no shit.
But man, out here, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Well, how you gonna look it up when you don't even know who the fuck you're looking up?
I'll find it.
Did you see
stuff you can enter in.
Did you see San Andreas with the rock yet?
No, go ahead. What
I
the
hear
hell?
that's all right. It's another big apocalyptic earthquake takes out L.A. type of movie.
Black Mass with Johnny Depp.
Black Mask with
Black
Johnny.
Mass. It's about Whitey Bulger is the
Whitey
guy's
Bulger,
name.
yeah.
Whitey Bulger, the mobster. He was like the FBI, Interpol, everybody was hunting for this guy for since the 1983 or something like this. The guy was like a disguise expert, and he and his either his girlfriend or his wife were on the run all over the world for the last 3 decades.
No
But
shit. How do you escape the? You know where I would go? I would go to Canada. I would run off to Canada. You can't go wrong with Canada. There's so much land up in Canada. How could they even find you up in Canada?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you were hiding out in the woods, they would
There's
never
no
find
fucking way they could find you in
you.
Canada.
You will love this movie. This is
You
an
think
Ochoman movie. Oh yeah, here. Let's see what we got going on here.
Let's see
The
it.
trailer action. In a world where Johnny Depp.
You got a
Hold on,
Maybelline
this is-
commercial,
yeah,
dude.
well-
Maybe she's born thick.
Motherfucker.
Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, it's almost
That's
over.
a hot chick on Maybelline,
Yeah,
too.
yeah. All right, here you
Here we go. Here we go.
Rated R. Brutal violence.
I'm excited.
What did you marinate the steak in? Because it's out of this world. You kill it with. No.
It's a Harvey Keitel.
Come on. You gotta tell me that. What's the secret? Come on. You could do it. That is one of the best goddamn steaks I ever had in my life. Ever. What's the family secret recipe?
It's ground garlic. A little bit of soy.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I thought it was a family secret.
That's your recipe.
No.
This looks so good.
No. You said to me this is a family secret, and you gave it up to me, boom. Just like that.
When is this coming out?
You spilled the secret family
thought it was already
recipe today. Maybe you spill a little something about me tomorrow.
I gotta go see this.
Does this not look like the best movie ever?
This looks like a hell of a trailer.
I was just saying that.
You were just saying.
You were just
Saying gets people sent away.
It's coming out in September. September
Just
18th.
saying. Got me a 9-year stretch in Alcatraz. You
Yeah,
understand?
he was in Alcatraz.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
just saying. Could get you buried real quick.
Oh shit, man. That's a winner.
Actually looks good.
Look at his face.
He's going to kill this guy.
Is that Johnny Depp?
That's
right
John.
there?
Yeah, that's Johnny Depp.
Oh, dude, he does it all. God bless him.
He's amazing.
If
man.
I was to be anyone in the movie theater doing the movies, I would be Johnny Depp or people have compared me to like a younger Brad Pitt.
well, you know.
Who?
Well, they're out there.
Who compared you?
They're out there. They're out there, Biggie. You got to quit being a douchebag right
People have
now.
compared me to George Clooney.
Yeah, douchebag.
I don't know what you're talking about,
That's
Biggie.
deputy douchebag to you?
Hey, you know what is extremely exciting though?
Yes, talk to
On
me.
this show next week, brand new Ochoman intro song.
Are we going to have
We're
that?
going to have that brand new intro. It's in the works right now. We don't want to reveal anything because
Sneak peek.
Hey, Rob Dillard, our
Dillard's.
man from Big Ocho Man fan out there. He shot a little shout out for this new tune that we're going to be using.
It's going to be great.
You liked it,
I loved it.
I
Already
loved it.
started to work it up.
Rob Dillard, baby. He's our guy.
So
This
behind
guy,
the eight ball
and,
fiend,
and
or-
you know what? He's such a big fan of the show. He listens to our show all the time. How's that sound? One of the
Unlikely. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, damn right. You're just kidding.
No, I
Biggie.
love your show.
we got a lot of people that listen to this fucking thing.
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
absolutely.
We got them from Arizona, L.A. We got
in North Dakota.
we got some people in prison that listen to our show.
You may be right about that.
What's that?
That we might have some you know
Some in
people
the
serving,
big joint.
as you like to call it, serving their country who listen.
Fucking that one time, what's his name told me that our GM told me that they use our podcast to torture prisoners.
Hey, Everything has its uses.
That is inhumane.
And that's how the terrorists talk, by listening to our show. I've had enough. I've had enough. I will talk. I will give you everything you fucking want.
He's in the third cave on the left.
Don't fucking play that goddamn Ochoman again, you motherfucker.
Knock twice. Wait,
I'll
and knock
tell you.
again.
You don't play that Armenian crazy man.
Fucking, now you're telling him I'm Armenian, man.
Oh, you've said that a million times.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
You're Armenian?
Yes, it's like I'm like an artesian. At late night, I cross the fucking road, and we're little blue people with big noses, and we're good guys. We
Like
love everybody.
You like to strip your clothes off when you go places? Oh,
Well,
no, that's Arman, not Armenian.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
gotcha.
an Armenian that doesn't really care about Armenians or anything.
My exposure to Armenians is from the TV show The Shield.
Yeah.
As far as I know, you all chop feet off and have money trains.
Well, whenever there's money short, someone's got to get the feet axed off there, babe.
I'm not saying it's bad. They were pretty effective.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would
No,
not want to
that-
be on the wrong end of that guy.
That's how we operate. That's how we operate. You don't give us the cash, we take off the feet.
Can I convert to Armenian?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you could be an Armenian. Now your last name is Hick, so we can come
No
up
last names. What?
Yeah.
Hikanyan.
Yeah, Hixikian.
Hixikian.
Mexican.
Hixikian. You got the Sikian.
Mexican.
Yeah, that's a great last name. I
Yeah.
might change my last name to Hixikian.
I'm going to get me some button-up polyester. All kinds of stuff.
Yeah, well, you don't need to be fucking sweating. God damn, man.
I sweat too much.
Yeah, we had that one guy that sweat in the office. Jesus Christ, that Max guy.
Oh, boy, did he sweat.
Oh, boy, he'd sit there, watch his MASH reruns, and just sweat away.
Yeah, between...
I fucking never did any work. All he did was watch MASH reruns. And you know what? He never had a fucking TV at home. So he'd catch reruns of MASH, and he thought that was like last week's show. And we told him the fucking thing got pulled. The plug got pulled on that.
He's really looking forward to
maybe
this new
15
show.
years ago.
Oh,
This
man.
new show called The Facts of Life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
hey, Facts of
It's supposed to
Life.
hit any month. Yeah, no, the whole dynamic in the office back there between the sweating and the smell from the feet. I mean, it's just rough.
That's my feet. I don't know if you've noticed.
That was your feet?
Has something been said? Because I've noticed my feet stink from time to time.
Dude, your feet have turned me cross-eyed. I'm telling you.
Oh no, I didn't think it was yours. I thought. Never mind.
No, I think it was his.
I thought.
Hold on, smell this.
No, I took a good whiff of it, but I didn't want to say anything.
No, this smells okay.
No, trust me, we got a whiff of your feet.
It's not me.
I thought it was starting to waft over from that other area. If you know what I mean.
No,
By the door?
No, no,
Not by the door.
no. The other area across from you in the office.
What, Tony?
That's what I'm saying, by the door.
Yes, by the door.
Well, when you get a Tony stench and a Biggie feet stench, you've got a fucking massive stench.
You'll have that.
You've got something brewing there. That's why the guy in the middle there, Owens, he always passes out.
That's why he's always asleep.
Yeah, Owens always passing out because of this massive fucking chemical odor out there. He can't help it.
Yeah,
He can't help it.
He
out
doesn't
there.
need help passing out. Come on.
Yeah, he's around here somewhere, isn't he?
Hey, did we get any fucking emails one fucking time? Do we have any emails out there?
Pretty sure the email's broke.
Nope, we actually have an email.
All right, fire away.
Well,
fire away.
I got to pull it up
Well,
here.
okay,
So let's
all right.
continue to
You
talk.
look at that while me and E shoot the shits here. That's a
Hey.
cute little lighter you got there, E. It's
That's a standard Bic.
well, I know that,
$1.29.
but what is up with that little lighter that they got, like for little midgets? I understand how the flicking goes, but there's a lighter.
The mini Bics.
Yeah, what's up with that? Who the hell buys that? All it does is burn your hand.
Well, they fit real nice in the fifth pocket if you're on like an expedition and you need to take a lighter, maybe a
Right.
throwdown lighter. Like,
And what's
Throw down
up?
your lighter.
And what
You
is
got
up
extra.
with camouflage lighters? Who the hell wants a camouflage lighter that falls on the ground and you can't find it?
ooh, that's deep.
Yeah,
Very deep.
That's too deep.
yeah.
I'm sick of the lighters with the
that's
stickers.
Crazy.
The stickers on the side got to go, and the ones that are wrapped in some weird plastic
Yeah,
pattern. Let's get rid of that.
definitely. So this is your lighter, an orange lighter there.
That is my lighter.
And that's a nice color because if you drop this, you could find it. See,
Sure.
it's an orange. It's like what they wear when they go deer hunting, orange vest. one time I went hunting. I got to
This
tell
is
you.
my hunting lighter.
That's your hunting lighter.
When I go out hunting and I got to burn one, I only pull the lighter I trust, the orange bag.
I wore an orange vest one time, and I went hunting. It was a pheasant hunt.
Pretty sure it wasn't an orange jumpsuit.
No. I've never been to prison. I've been locked up for
Been to the county?
the city jail one night because I was intoxicated, and it wasn't me. It was my partner. No, it was me. Who the hell am I lying to? Yeah. Any case, that's not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about is I went hunting one time, and I had the orange vest on me, and my buddy, he's the linebacker, and he tells me, hey, now, when we're walking, you got to walk quietly. When this pheasant jumps out, you just fucking take the shotgun and blow its head off. That's the main thing here. So I said to him, all right.
That's my motto in life.
So we're walking quietly, and next thing you know, he told me constantly, kept telling me, keep the gun fucking down. The shotgun's always got to be down. Well, guess what? It was up, and he's walking right next to me. I got scared, and I pulled the trigger, and I almost blew his head off. I almost blew his fucking head off. The whole gunshot thing went right in front of him. From that day on, I go to Deerberg or Schnucks and get my meat and say, screw that. I chicken breast, whatever, it's there. I don't need to go hunt. Well, why go hunt?
No more hunting.
All right, you ready for your email?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, so this is from Alex. I'm just going to say Alex in Chicago. Okay.
Yeah.
Male or female?
I don't know.
Is it ALEX?
ALEX.
That's a male.
It's a male. Okay.
It's a male. I had Alex friends.
Okay. Well, I had some Alex friends who spelled the same way who were female.
No, that's Alice. Like pickup thingy.
Alexandra.
Mel's diner pickup thingy.
Okay.
Alex
okay,
is the chick from Orange Is the New Black,
Yeah.
right?
So,
I haven't caught that one.
So he says,
All right,
he or she says, Ochoman, I won a lot of money on your NHL picks in the playoffs.
I wrote Tampa Bay as much as I could, Alex.
Yep. Well, it worked apparently. Okay. Also, where in the hell did you find Nick? He is awesome. I want to hear his discussion sometime.
This is Nick.
Yeah, this is Nick actually, disguising himself as Alex. So I want to hear him discuss sometime his ideas on the government subsidizing smartphones as a way, like to make sure everybody has one, is what they're trying to say here. It doesn't make sense. But subsidizing smartphones to have a way to track all of us.
I'm telling you, if you can't take the battery out, there's something behind all this.
And I think that's what old Alex here is.
And Alex, you got a great point, because I went to an Armenian party, and this one guy always wants to get under my skin.
Is his name Armand?
No, he's all right. But this guy here, I don't want to give his name. He'll probably be coming over. I'll probably be going back to.
Does he drive a Charger?
No, but that Charger.
Or
that
Toyota.
Charger could be a Toyota.
Yeah.
All right, and it's not a box car. And anyway,
is it a phone charger?
I'm telling you now, me and my buddy, we're cooking I'm at his house, and we're cooking the thing, the shish kebabs, and his buddy comes along and says, no such thing as that. They can't monitor you whenever you turn the phone off. I go, bullshit. It's not like that, pal. They got new technology that they can now. He's like, no, they can't. And my buddy, he goes, yeah, they can. And he just wants to argue. You guys have friends like that just want to fucking argue about every little thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can name one in particular?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone in the office here?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
What about Jimbo?
Jimbo. God.
There's this guy
Jimbo.
we got.
I tell you what, someone's going to...
He's a future star. But I tell you, every time he comes in, he can't wait to argue. He's got this podcast. Maybe you've heard of it. Behind the Eight Ball.
What's that?
He's got this podcast, Behind the Eight Ball.
That's
that guy
me.
loves
That's
it.
me, you fucker.
Oh, shit. I got to stop doing this.
Son of a bitch.
Stoned again.
Yeah.
Forgot where he was.
I blacked out.
Are we live?
Wait, where am I?
Let's do that over.
Well, what the fuck? We did another
Cut.
we did another podcast show. I'm not gonna tell you guys that show's name.
Yeah.
But I suddenly forgot who the fuck I'm talking to or the question I asked or anything. And I'm like,
one of the greatest things I've ever witnessed.
I just said, we've got this person on the phone, and it's been great having her. And then I go, who the hell is she?
Yeah, so let's say her name is Samantha, okay?
Yeah.
He goes, all right, so that's Samantha. I have no idea what your last name is. It was fucking great. Right in the middle of the interview. This real serious interview.
And then that other stupid thing I did, I'm like, well, that's really good. And I got to ask you this, too, about this one. What the hell am I talking about? I don't know who the fuck. What are we doing here? I had an epileptic seizure, I think.
Stop, they had a stroke on the air.
I had a seizure. I don't know what's happening to me lately. I'm telling you guys, it's the old football injuries. Because back in my days when I played football, when we used to hit, man, we used to have to hit with our helmets. That was how it rolled. And I had an air helmet, and on that air helmet, it still felt like I was hitting a concrete wall. You know what I used to do? I used to take a knee pad and put it inside the helmet too. Now that's taking a lot of fucking hits right there.
That is a lot of hits.
What are you doing there?
Man, it was epic.
That was Charlie Sheen.
That's epic.
I don't know, man. I was banging 7-gram rocks and finishing them because that's how I roll.
Just saying.
We got a new sound man with his cell phone.
I love it. I wish we could have him on the show, actually. Charlie Sheen.
Oh.
Hey, that was...
And you.
That was a help. What the fuck you playing now?
I'm by winning.
By winning.
Okay, all right. Okay. You sound like Rain Man now.
Alrighty then.
Hey,
You're an excellent driver.
what's that MMA show we got?
Let's Get It On with Big John McCarthy and Sean Wheelock.
How much of a great fucking show was that I listened to today at lunch?
Big John was fired up.
Oh, man. It was...
Jesus Christ, that's the first time I heard John talk like that, and I was like, wow, he's human.
Yeah.
He doesn't sound like the Terminator.
He kind of sounded like the Terminator, honestly.
Yeah, except for in a good way this time.
Yeah, Terminator all sauced up this time or something. He was fun. He was a fun guy to listen to. And you know what? That was funny shit. When he said, take a hammer, like a brick, whatever the fuck he said there.
Like a sledgehammer right to my fucking face.
That was beautiful stuff.
Sledgehammer, she.
He called Joe Rogan out, I'll tell you that.
Fucking
Oh,
Joe
you guys
Rogan.
gotta, if you guys listen to shows too, you guys gotta listen to that one. What's that show's name?
The MMA one?
Yeah.
Let's Get It On with Big John McCarthy and Sean Wheelock. Let's Get It On podcast.com.
Let's get it on.
All right, beautiful. Hey, Big E, I think you got to roll, don't you?
I got to roll here shortly.
All right,
This
whenever
has been
you,
awesome. Maybe one of these years I'll do this again.
well, if our guys don't show up, Nick or Armand, you're more than welcome. But that's the A team, Big E.
Fifth string, baby.
That's
Fifth string.
that's the A team now.
That's fine.
When we have those guys on, it's the real deal. That's money talking right there.
I'm something of an underachiever anyway.
Well, you're all right. You're like that frog. You're like that frog, that Warner Brothers frog. That
Hello, my honey. Hello,
yeah,
my baby.
in there you're really talkative. In here, a guy opens up the box expecting all the money, and and he's like, ribbit.
Yeah, I suck.
Ribbit. No, you're fine. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Send me a kiss, my God. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you lose
Oh,
me.
God damn it. Hey, who hasn't seen that one?
Oh, that's great, man.
That's a classic.
Doesn't that end with the guy burying the frog again?
Yeah, something in that line where he puts it back into that time travel
Yeah, he
box.
finds it when they're building the building.
Right.
Drives him crazy, then he reburies it, and it goes to the future. And somebody in the future finds it, and it just
Right.
kind of ends.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
going to happen again.
It's going to happen again.
I want to know how that fucking
It's a
frog
sequel.
lived 60 years in a concrete box.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, that frog
Magic
is
frog.
amazing. That frog is amazing.
They probably licked that
Amazing.
frog's back.
Well, that's what's going on around here, guys. Anything else new?
I think that's...
And for my place today, I'll be honest with you guys, I've been so behind the eight ball, you might say. I got nothing for you guys out there. But you know what? Tune in next week. I think I could pick you out some winners here and maybe 2-3 MLB games that we could roll with and make some money with. How's that sound?
It sounds wonderful.
All right.
Bingo. I'll be here to collect.
Him and that cell phone. I got a guy that does the same thing with my remote. He fucks with it with his cell phone, and I can't even watch a TV because he's turning channels with his remote. That's crazy shit. It's an IT guy like you.
We're sons of bitches.
That's what you got to say to the guy.
I have no decency.
Anyway,
you saw that video we watched earlier. Not to interrupt you, but
which one?
The trolling of the wannabe porn stars.
Oh my God, that was a real good
That
site.
That was really good.
What site can they go to check that out at?
That was on eFukt. EFUKT.com.
EFUKT.
UKT.com.
That's one of the more tame things on that site, so have fun.
It was really horrible shit, folks.
Yeah.
I was disgusted.
Horribly awesome.
This is borderline eating dogs in China.
No.
I mean,
That's hot.
No, it wasn't hot. This was really gross.
If you love crack whores, that was hot.
It was funny. It was funny shit. But I tell you, if you don't have the don't sit there with a bowl of cereals or something and eat while you're watching this. It's not a.
I would.
Yeah, well, I know you would. But anyway,
handful of Lubriderm
in one hand and cereal in the other.
What the hell is that, baby?
That appears to be a leaf of some sort.
Yeah.
That is a frozen forest.
Great commentary. It appears to be some sort of foliage.
Well, that's why I picked him up. I thought he could amuse us with shit like that.
It worked.
You were
worked.
wrong.
It
You
worked.
were
No,
wrong.
it worked.
That appears to be a glacier.
Glacier, as we say in France.
Glacier?
Anyway, my friends, I think we're going to wrap it up today. We're into this. I know we didn't get our hour in, so maybe when you're on the highway, on the freeway, what do you got going there?
It's your outro music. Like, not outro music, but it's...
This is fucking MMA stuff.
No, it's just a song that you talk over.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, we're getting like, more professional around here.
No, I know that, but I never heard that one before.
Yeah, it's just a song.
But anyway, when you're on the highway, I know you're not going to have enough to get home with, but you know what? We did what we could today. We were shorthanded. We didn't have our two guys. We didn't have our conspiracy guy, and we didn't have the smartass with us today. But, hey, you filled in really good, Big E.
Thank you.
You done it good.
And Chris, what do you got going this weekend, pal?
I just want to remind everybody that you can find the show on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, our website, ochoman.com. Also, remember to hit us up on Facebook, on all social media, or email us at ochoman@ochoman.com.
We're sending out $5 for every subscriber.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Not.
No, we're not. We're not doing that.
At all,
You
Sorry.
son of a bitch. What
Sorry.
are you doing?
Sorry.
We are not at all.
Oh, we're not sending anything out.
Yes, we are. Not.
Not.
We are not.
Okay. Hey, guys, it's been fun having you.
Yep.
Tune in next week. We'll have the full crew next week. From the Ochoman and my partners here, we are out of here.
It ain't over now. Because when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Who's with me? Let's go! Come on! Ah!
The Ocho Man, Behind the Eight Ball, only on Ignotainment. Leave us your questions and comments below this podcast in the comments section of the iTunes Podcast Store.